Okay, so first thing is I sort everything into piles by their size. So over here it goes from smallest to biggest. Now I haven't picked out any of like the spring and summer stuff yet. Because obviously when she outgrows it, I just throw it in this tub. So right now it's just organized by size. So now what I'll do is I'm going to open up my database on my phone to start entering items. So I'll start with the smallest size first, or biggest size, whatever you want to do. But I'll start with a size and I'll start entering them into the system. And if it's, spring or summer, then I'm just going to put it back in the tub. Okay, so this was one I had in last time that didn't sell, and it's short sleeve. So I'm not gonna put it in the sale because it's short sleeve, just because I know they're limited on items and I don't want to take the time to do this and then turn it away. So I'm gonna put it back in the box, but I'm sure you could probably submit short sleeves. I'm just not going to. But this was one that didn't sell last time, so it's still on here and like my tag, and I plan to reuse these. Okay, so here's where I went into the app, and I'm gonna go into the consignor database. So you select which location we are, which this one's gonna be the Northwest Arkansas. I'm just kind of showing you a little bit of it right here so you can kind of see how the app looks if you haven't used it. So click consignor links, and that's gonna have just like different consignor information all on there if you need it for any reason. So yeah, just like clickable stuff. But you're gonna go up to the top right, and you're gonna click on consign, and then you're gonna click on the like check sales, enter in, and then you're gonna put in your information. So here's where I did that. You can answer these questions right here if you want to donate everything at the end, or if you want things to be half price at the end. So you can select that right then, and then individually whenever you put stuff in, you can do it. There's two ways to enter your stuff in. You can do the little button where it says to say it, and you can use that. It's quicker. However, I like to make sure everything is fine, so I do the enter it manually. That's the one that I do. You'll see me click that here in a second. So like this is just kind of showing you like the information that it needs, and make sure you're paying attention where it says only choose up to 3 of these options. So you can't do like brand, item, color, and then a description. You can only do 3 of the 4. So here's where like I'm going through and putting all my stuff in. So I put in the brand, what it was, all that. Selecting the size, how much I want to sell it for, and then here is where you can select it individually if you want to sell it at half price or not. The donation part is at the end. So, and then right there is level 1. Okay, I literally have you propped up on clothes. So I just entered this vest. Just go through, select what it is that you need to select, and then I have all my stuff over here. So I'm gonna use my tags, and I've got my pins, and then a marker. You can use pen, marker, pencil, whatever you want. And I got my hangers over here. So, because I'm not going to print my labels at home, well, I might, I don't know, but I want to make sure that I get all of them tagged first before, obviously, I put labels on, because you can't print your labels till you get all your stuff entered into the system. So, here's the item, and then, I save, like, hangers like this that it comes on, so I'm going to see if I have any that's a 0 to 3 first before I just use a blank hanger. Okay, I didn't have any, so I'm just gonna use one of these. So I'm just gonna put it on here. It's your choice if you want to clothespin it to the hanger or not. If I have an item that doesn't stay on the hanger very well, or it's multiples, I will pin it. But something like this, I'm not gonna waste a pin on, because I mean, it's on there pretty good. So once you do that, because I'm not pinning it to the hanger, I can use a super tiny pin. So like I have them organized in here. So I have a super tiny pin, and one tip is tie your tag to the end that comes out, this end, so that way if items don't sell and you're gonna pick them up and not donate them, then you can like reuse these if you need to. So like if you needed a tag but you didn't need this, then you can literally just slide it off instead of having to cut it and waste a tag. So it's just kind of like a tip, like if you have items and you need the bigger clothespins, but you want to use like reuse a tag or whatever, then you can do that. So you want to pin it somewhere that obviously isn't going to damage the item. So for this, I mean, it's fur, so it's not a big deal. So I'm going to slide it in right here, and I'm putting it on the right side of the vest, because whenever you hang it on the rack, they're going to be seeing this side, so you want the tag right there. So that's on there, and then I am going to just take my tag and slide it on here. And you can obviously tie it wherever you want on there. That's just a tip that I learned. So if you need to reuse the tag, but you need a different pin, then you can just slide it off easily. So I double tie mine, that way it's stuck, and then just take my marker and I'm just gonna write 1 on there because it's the first one on my list. So now this one is ready to go. All I have to do is put the label on it whenever I get them printed. Okay, that's all I had for 0 to 3 months. So now I'm gonna go to my 3-month items, and I don't have very many, so pick out what's summer, what's fall. This is summer, so put that in there, and I'm gonna be entering these items. Okay, so if you take too long to enter something else, it's gonna have you like sign back in and go up here and all that kind of stuff. So you have to click where it said like your batch, just click on like the little batch number or whatever, and it'll take you back to this page right here that we're looking at, which we've already done that. That's what I showed on the previous screen of doing this. So just know that if you don't enter stuff in like back to back within a short enough time span, then it does log you out. So you'll have to log back in, and then like I said, just click on your batch button and it will take you back to where you need to be. Okay, so another way that you can pin these, here's an example of one that I'm gonna reuse. So if you want to attach it to the hanger, but you don't want to use like a big safety pin, then you can take like the collar right here and pinch it, and you can pin it together under the hanger, so that way it won't slip off the hanger. Like if you're worried about that. So now like it's attached. Okay, since I have like a decent pile of the 3-month, what I do now is, obviously it's all like organized by size. I'm going to go through it and see if there's anything that I want to bundle. So like I have a onesie here. Do I have pants I want to put with it, or another onesie? Like I have a simple onesie, sleeper. So yeah, just kind of like look through it, see if there's anything that you want to bundle, all of that. Okay, so I actually have 2 of these in the exact same size, and then I have this, so I'm gonna bundle these together. So the way that you bundle is you can use like a multi-pack hanger if you have them, or just a normal one. So you're gonna pick one to put on the hanger, and I'm gonna do the sleeper. So you're going to put it on the hanger, and then you're gonna take this one and you're gonna flip it to face the other side so you can see what it is on both sides. Okay, so I'm gonna suggest using the medium clothespin on this one, and I am going to, let's see if I can change the camera. Okay, this is still a weird angle, but I think it'll do. So I'm going to go through the neckline on the front of this, and you can, you know, clip it however. You can go through the back too, but just so it's not like super junked up, I'm just gonna go through the front of it, and then I'm gonna go through the back neckline of this other one and through the front of it, and then connect it. So it looks like that. Okay, so on here, I'm just showing like how you enter in like your bundled items. On the item, I will usually typically select like 2-piece if there's 2 items, or 3-piece if there's 3 items, instead of selecting like onesie or whatever. And then in the description, I'll either do the colors, or I'll do like, if I have 2 onesies, I'll do like 2-piece, and then description I'll type onesie, something like that. But you can honestly do it however you want. Okay, so this one like makes sense but doesn't make sense. So it's a 3-piece. This with green pants and this pink onesie. This pink onesie, I literally have nothing to pair with it, and the lowest you can price something is $3. So I'm not gonna price that onesie for $3 when it won't sell. I could put it as half price for $1.50, but still, like, I don't know, I'd rather just bundle it with this. So it goes with the color scheme, but it doesn't really make sense. But yeah, so there's that. And I priced this for $7, so it's 3 items for $7. Okay, so I just finished the 3 to 6 months, so now we're on to 6 month. So go through this, see what I want to bundle, and then we're gonna put on the hanger. So I'll just do like a time lapse of this. Okay, so all of my clothes are tagged and in the system. So now I'm gonna do these random items, and I'll show you how to do these because all of them are gonna be different. Okay, so this is just like an installation thing. So this, you can either tape a tag or you can pin a tag to, whichever one is gonna be better for you. I'm going to pin it just because it has this handle right here. Okay, so then I've got these little bows that are in here already tagged. Then I've got this little organizer thing. I'm not gonna put it in a bag, I'm gonna leave it out. So I'm also just going to pin this as well. Okay, and then I've got this little set of 2 books, and for that, because it's a bag, you can tape it or pin it. I'm going to tape it, so you have to do this a little different. So you're going to take your masking tape and your tag, and then you're going to tape the tag to the bag, and then on the masking tape, this is in case it loses the tag, you have to write your consignor number, write what it is, so it's books, and then the price. So okay, so for shoes, they like you to do a couple of things with these. Again, just in case something happens to like the bag or, you know, whatever. So I'm going to take the safety pin and put it through the little loop on the back, and the tag is actually gonna go onto these, and it's gonna go on the inside. So tie those But then we're going to be putting the shoes in the bag. You don't have to bag your shoes. You can just like put on a hanger. But I don't have like a hanger that's good for these, so I bag mine because they have little like baggy hangers for the shoes. Okay, so then you have to do like we did for the books, and you have to take your masking tape, and you can use whatever color you want. And you have to do the same thing. So your consignor number, what it is, and the price. And these are, you also have to write the size if it's something like this. I don't remember, so I'll look at it later. So it's like that. Okay, so now I have this 3-pack of bibs, and I pinned it on the side to keep it staggered like that. And I'm going to put it in this bag. And again, I put the tag like on the inside, and then you do the same thing with the masking tape. Like that. Okay, and now I have these books. So this is going to be kind of similar to the others. You can do these a couple different ways, but I like to tape the book shut, so that way no one can like open it, mess with any of the pages or anything. So always do it like such.